So this video is actually very exciting for me. This is something I've been wondering about for a long time. Now I've done literally hundreds of patches with this pink DryDex wall filler spackle patching stuff. As a carpenter, you end up doing all kinds of things that you may never have expected when you got into carpentry. So I've used this quite a bit. I've always wondered, would it be better than like a traditional mix-up mud that a drywaller would use? So we're going to compare these two products. We'll do one patch with the DryDex, we'll do one with the Drywall Mud. I'll sand them up, I'll repaint the wall, I'll get the camera in there at all kinds of different angles so we can see exactly which product is better. And as well, we'll also consider how quickly you can repair a wall with these products. Who knows, maybe you're on a job, you've damaged the wall, and you want to fix it up before people notice. So before we get to the patching here, with drywall tears, you want to remove any of the loose impediments here. And then I like to use a primer. The best stuff is this Bin Zinzer alcohol-based primer. That's just going to prevent any of the patch from blistering in the future. So we'll get onto that before we hit the patch. Okay, so that primer dries up super quick. It's maybe been 20 minutes. Now take a little sanding block and just knock off any of the raised bits. Just to level it out a bit. We'll start off with the DryDex. Now the thing about DryDex, you can get it in tubs. I prefer to get it in tubes. I find it'll last a bit longer because there's not any air getting into it. So we're just gonna use a 4-inch knife for both of the patches and hope for the best. So start with the DryDex. Yeah, it's not bad. So that's one coat with the DryDex. It's looking pretty decent. The DryDex is a little bit thicker and it's a little bit more difficult to get a nice smooth coat. Let's move on to the drywall mix. So I got the drywall mix all mixed up. Yeah, it's definitely not as convenient as just squeezing something out of a tube. This is 5-minute mud, so it's super hot and it dries quick. Of course, my camera battery died, so I had to change that. So I gotta get to this patch here. Oh man, that is already setting up. Oh man. Damn it. So we've got the drywall mix in place. We'll wait for those to dry. Then we'll hit these with some wall paint and we will judge these two patches like they've never been judged before. Get some paint in here, mixed up pretty good. Get a bunch of flakes and dirt into the paint, give the wall a little texture. Two coats of paint on, it is dry. There's a clear winner. It's not a blowout, but it is definitely the drywall mix. From a lot of different angles, you can always pick up this line here where the DryDex patch ends. And with the drywall mix, yeah, I mean, you really can't pick it up. So going forward, I'll probably keep this on hand, but if I'm gonna be doing any kind of serious patching or anything in sunlight, I'm definitely gonna lean towards the drywall mix. And then when it comes to this mix, this is the 5-minute stuff. You can get different lengths. If you're gonna be doing more patches, you're definitely not gonna wanna use the 5-minute mix. And if you wanna see a cool California patch video that I did using this stuff, check that out right over here. Just rambling. Yeah. All right, that's about all I got.